The moon hung low over the sprawling farmland as the cool night air settled in around the quiet town of Hollowbrook. Samuel Harris, a weathered farmer, stood on the porch of his farmhouse, gazing out at the vast fields that stretched before him. The rustling of the crops and the gentle breeze was a familiar lullaby that usually accompanied the serene nights. However, in recent weeks, an unsettling change had taken root. Samuel and his sons, Caleb and Jacob, began to hear the laughter of children echoing through the night air. At first, they dismissed it as the mischievous play of neighboring youngsters, but as the laughter persisted and the hours grew darker, a sense of unease settled upon the Harris family. One evening, after the last light of the sunset had faded, the laughter began anew. It was a lilting, innocent sound that seemed to dance through the air. Samuel exchanged a puzzled glance with his sons, who were equally perplexed. "Kids must be playing a prank. Let's go check it out," Samuel suggested, his furrowed brow revealing the concern etched on his weathered face. The three of them ventured into the fields, guided only by the soft glow of the moonlight. The laughter led them deeper into the heart of the crops, where the rustling leaves whispered secrets of the night. The laughter grew louder, echoing through the rows of corn like a haunting melody. Caleb, the older of the two brothers, called out, "Who's there? Show yourselves." The laughter abruptly ceased, leaving an eerie silence in its wake. The field stretched before them, empty and still. The only movement came from the swaying crops, as if they were hiding some unseen secret. Unfazed, Samuel continued forward, his senses on high alert. The laughter resumed, now distant and teasing, as if the invisible children were leading them deeper into the labyrinth of crops. The Harris family pressed on, unable to resist the magnetic pull of the mysterious sound. As they moved through the fields, an unsettling realization dawned upon them: there were no children in Hollowbrook. The town had long been silent, the laughter of youngsters absent for years. The realization sent a shiver down Samuel's spine, and he exchanged a knowing look with his sons. The laughter led them to an old oak tree at the edge of the fields. Its gnarled branches cast eerie shadows on the ground, and beneath it, the laughter reached a crescendo. The air was thick with an otherworldly energy that seemed to pulse with each giggle. Caleb hesitated, his hand hovering over the ancient trunk. "This is where it's coming from." As if in response, the laughter transformed into a chorus of whispers. Faint voices murmured unintelligible words, sending a chill down the spines of the Harris family. The whispers seemed to beckon them closer, enticing them to uncover the mystery that lingered beneath the old oak. Summoning his courage, Samuel reached into the pocket of his worn overalls and pulled out an old key, an heirloom passed down through generations. The key had always been a source of pride for the Harris family, a symbol of their connection to the land. With a determined gaze, Samuel inserted the key into a hidden keyhole in the oak tree. The ancient trunk creaked open, revealing a narrow passage that descended into darkness. The whispers grew louder, urging them to explore the hidden depths. Hesitant but compelled, the Harris family descended into the abyss. The air grew colder, and the whispers intensified as they navigated the winding tunnels beneath the farmland. The walls seemed to pulse with an ancient energy, and the laughter of children echoed through the hidden passages. Finally, they emerged into a cavern bathed in an ethereal glow. In the center of the cavern stood a circle of ghostly children, their translucent forms flickering in the mysterious light. Their laughter had transformed into a haunting melody that filled the cavern. The spectral children turned to face the Harris family, their eyes brimming with a mixture of joy and sorrow. Without uttering a word, the children communicated a tale of a long-forgotten time when laughter echoed through the fields, and the town of Hollowbrook thrived with the innocence of youth. The Harris family, now touched by the bittersweet truth of the spectral children, felt a sense of peace settle over them. The laughter, once haunting, became a serenade of memories from a bygone era. As dawn approached, the cavern began to fade, and the ghostly children dissolved into the morning mist. The Harris family emerged from the depths, forever changed by the encounter with the echoes of a past that had been lost to time. From that day forward, the laughter of children continued to echo through the fields of Hollowbrook, a testament to the enduring spirits that lingered in the heart of the farmland, a reminder that even in the quietest corners of the world, the echoes of joy could be found for those willing to listen. 3 years had passed since the Harris family's encounter with the spectral children beneath the old oak tree. The laughter that once haunted the fields had become a comforting presence, a reminder of the town's lost innocence. The story of the mysterious cavern and the ghostly children had become a whispered legend among the residents of Hollowbrook. Samuel, Caleb, and Jacob continued to tend to their farm, their bond with the land deepening as they embraced the ethereal connection forged that fateful night. The laughter of the spectral children had become a source of solace, a sign that the spirits of the past found joy in the present. As the town prospered with newfound warmth and camaraderie, the Harris family noticed subtle changes on their farm. The crops seemed to flourish with an otherworldly vitality, their yield bountiful beyond expectation. The once muted colors of the fields now vibrantly reflected the spectral glow of the cavern. The townspeople, initially hesitant about the paranormal phenomena, gradually accepted the presence of the ghostly children. Some claimed to have glimpsed fleeting shadows dancing through the fields, while others spoke of feeling a gentle touch on their shoulders during quiet nights. Hollowbrook, once shrouded in silence, now echoed with the laughter of the past, a shared memory that brought the community together. The ghostly children became guardians of the town, their laughter a soothing melody that permeated the air, especially during moments of celebration and communal gatherings. One crisp autumn evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow across the fields, the Harris family decided to host a harvest festival. The entire town gathered on their farm, tables laden with food, laughter filling the air. The ghostly children joined the festivities, their transparent forms swaying to the rhythm of the townspeople's joy. Underneath the old oak tree, where the hidden cavern once lay, a vibrant garden had blossomed. Flowers of every color adorned the sacred ground, creating a natural memorial to the laughter that had returned to Hollowbrook. The ghostly children danced among the blooms, their laughter interweaving with the jubilant sounds of the festival. As the night unfolded, a spectral carousel appeared in the center of the celebration. The townspeople, overcome with wonder, took turns riding on the ethereal horses, their laughter blending harmoniously with that of the ghostly children. It was a moment of unity, a testament to the unspoken bond between the living and the spirits of the past. Samuel, Caleb, and Jacob stood together, watching the festivities unfold. The memories of that fateful night beneath the old oak tree lingered in their hearts, a shared secret that bound them to the town and its spectral guardians. The laughter of the children, once a mystery, had become an integral part of Hollowbrook's identity. As the festival continued, the ghostly children began to fade, their laughter slowly receding into the night. The townspeople, grateful for the joy the spirits had brought, waved goodbye with a mixture of gratitude and fondness. With a final echo of laughter, the ghostly children vanished, leaving behind a town forever changed by the spectral connection they had forged. The festival continued late into the night, the laughter of the past and present intermingling in a timeless dance. In the years that followed, Hollowbrook thrived, its fields fertile and its spirit alive with the echoes of the past. The legend of the spectral children became a cherished tale, passed down through generations as a reminder that, even in the quietest corners of the world, the laughter of children could bring light to the darkest of times.
Don't forget to subscribe for more exciting content.